When you're getting ready to do some research or writing, do you find it easy to organize your ideas before you start, like this? Or do you find it hard to put your thoughts together and you're kind of all over the place, like this? Mind mapping with Bubbleless can help. So here's a quick tutorial on how to use Bubbleless. I'm already registered, but you'll have to register at the right. I'm going to log in with my Google ID, and you'll do the same once you're registered. This is going to lead you into a folder that has mind maps that you've already worked on. It's going to ask you to upgrade. I'm going to say maybe later. So there you can see my curriculum map. Here you can upload items, or we're going to start a new mind map. In the middle of your screen, it's going to give you your first bubble. You can change the text to add your topic. A menu is going to pop up that's going to allow you to change the color of the bubble, also the color of the text. Make sure you use a good text color that's going to stand out on your bubble. I'm going to use white, but I know when I resize it, it's going to show up well. You can make your text bold, italic. You can center or left or right justify it, and you can change the size. To resize your bubble, grab the bottom right corner and just drag it. If you want to move your mind map around the page, you're going to click and grip and move it where you'd like. To add a subtopic to your main bubble, hover over the plus sign to add a child. You'll see the same menu pop up. If you would like to add details to your subtopic, continue to click the plus sign and add more children to your family. You can see that Bubbleless will offer color gradient. If you would like to add a new bubble separate from that family, double-click on the screen anywhere. You'll see the same menu pop up. If you want to connect it to another bubble, click the arrow, your bubble will light up, and then you'll click on the bubble that you want to connect to. You can see that line appear with an arrow to each end. Click on the arrow, it's going to give you some options for the look of the arrow. You can change the direction, you can change the line type, it allows you to change the color of the line, and you can add a label to the line. So it's going to add color options. So click outside of the menu. You can see that you can change the shape of the line as well. I'm going to make it curved. And you can go anytime to the top left and zoom in and out with that slider so you can have a better look at your map. When you hover over the line, you'll see these little points appear, and you can drag them around however you want to make the line look how you want. You can click and hold the bubble and move it anywhere you want. You can do that with any of them. The lines will move with you, and you can make your layout in any orientation you'd like. I'm going to add a label to this line. I'm going to click on it. The menu is going to pop up. A little box is going to appear. I'm going to type connected in there. Again, I can change the size of that font. I can change the color of that font. And when I'm done with that, you will see that the label will align itself with that line. So now you're done. You've got a simple map done. And if you'd like to share the link, go to the share icon, click on that, click on the link, and you'll see view only. Make sure it's in that setting. Click on copy link, and okay, you're ready to share.